First of all, hello. I'm Saadettin from eSport Times, and thank you for taking your time to make this interview. And
Of
I hope
course.
everything is great for both you and your team. If you are ready, I think we can start.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Your nickname drops immediately brings CS to the minds. In your streams while playing CS2, sometimes you try movements. Could you share your thoughts on CS2? Do you believe you can easily adapt to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I think it will be an easy adaptation. The game is quite similar. There's not that much of a difference in terms of gameplay. There's only small things which are new, like smokes, skyboxes. There's a new loadout system. I think the tick rate system is gonna be a bit different, but I think gameplay-wise, it's gonna be the same game. Maybe not as smooth in the beginning, but I think it's gonna be an easy transition. Just have to be open-minded about it, and I think it will be fine.
So, what's your opinion about movements? We know you for your movements, general.
For CS2 movement, I think it's in a very good place. I think B hopping is a bit not right yet. When you hit the ground, you get stuck sometimes. And CS:GO, when you play in 128 tick, that cannot happen when you are skilled. So I think that's also an easy fix. It's just tied down to a command, and I think Valve can address this one, but they have to do the proper research, I guess. So it might take some time, but I think the movement is definitely it's going in the right direction, and it's when you look at it like in the bigger picture, it is one to one. It's very small details that are just different right now.
Thank you. And I would like to ask about the Pro League. Your first opponent is the South American team 9Z. Are you ready for your match? After games 8 and IM Cologne, should we accept a different phase in ESL Pro League?
Yeah, for sure. I will see a different phase in Pro League. We've had more time to get into the season, and we've had like 2 weeks to prepare now from Gamers 8. So we've kind of getting back into form. That was, I think, our main problem. That we're just not in as much shape in the previous tournaments, and that's what I think is directly causing us to lose games and drop out of the tournaments early. But I think Pro League now we're like more in the middle of the season, and everyone is feeling better in terms of their game, and also so much about confidence for us. I think we were lacking a bit of confidence the last 2 tournaments, so we're trying to gain some of that back.
And I want to ask you some question about the changes in your team. Robin and the new coach Neo. There are lots of Turkish CS fans who follows you, and they are very curious about Robin. What do you think about him? And also, have you been able to adjust to the new coach Neo? Can we hear your opinions on these things?
Robon and Neo are two very different persons. I think Robon, was kind of like a father figure in the team. He was always supporting us, like in terms of when we were feeling down or when like he was the type of a person who knew how to really press the right buttons at the right time. So if someone needs something like this, Robon knew what to do in order to support that player. I think Neo is a bit different. He's a very tactical in that sense, and he brings that kind of new level to the team where we can get more strats in, get deeper thoughts into like some moves or better backup plan for certain things like that in many things. And I think it takes some time to adapt from that, definitely, because we've been used to Robin for a long time now, and we've been trying to incorporate Neo for the last few months now, and it's definitely going way smoother than in the beginning a few months ago. So it was hard to get a new coach, but over time it definitely gets easier now with Neo.
Thank you. And you have won a total of 13 trophies at FaZe and Mouse together, and you are still very young. If there are no departures, CS2's first major tournament will be held in Kerrigan's hometown, Copenhagen. What goals do you have in CS2? I mean, you have reached the pinnacle of the game, and what do you want to achieve more in your career or in CS2?
I think always having more wins is the best thing as a player. I think, yeah, as you say, like I already have a lot of achievements so far in my career, and I'm still relatively young. So I would like to keep pushing as long as I can. And then I think when it comes to CS2, the first goal would be to win a tournament in CS2, and then try to reach for more. See what it's like when CS2 comes, and then see how far like you can push like my individual level and like in terms of the team, like how far we can go and stuff like that.
Thank you. And my final question will be about Pro League teams. Do you have any favorite among the Pro League teams?
Not really, no.
Okay, thank you so
Yeah.
much. Again, taking your time to make this interview, and good luck in Pro League.